latest. I promise. Don't worry.
No, I won't. Thank you.
Hello, darling.
Hello, darling.
How?
Cold?
Yes, very. All's friend here.
Sally, the latest. She's very pretty.
Is she?
Oh, seems quite taken with her. Hey, you better show yourself for a minute, then we'll pop out to the pub for an hour and leave her to it.
Paul? Paul?
Hello, Mum. This is Sally.
Oh. Thank you. Hello, Sally. Hello.
Sally's been cooking for us. Chili con carne, or there's a quiche with aubergines and taramasalata to start.
Sounds delicious. Well, shall we go on?
You're going to have some too, aren't you?
Oh, are we staying?
We can start serving, can't we?
Why not?
You'd like to stay, wouldn't you, Dad?
Why not?
Well, I'd say it'd take much longer.
They'd never be down. I can see the advantages for the women. More classes, room for association, but it'll split the whole wing up into separate sections and make it much more difficult to control.
You'll have to find me more officers.
Yeah.
I'll need 3 to handle each floor, or I can't guarantee discipline.
If there's any left at all after this upset. The women like to know exactly where they are and what they're supposed to do. These young assistant governors with their liberal ideas, they don't realise the damage they can cause.
It takes years to establish an efficient routine. Something like this can destroy it overnight.
Well, I, for one, I'm not going to sit back and let that happen. The shape of the wings may be different, but the sooner the women realise that nothing else is going to change, the better.
Like some more, Dad?
No, that was great. You're quite a cook, Sally. Splendid meal. Only one thing would make it perfect. Do you mind if I turn the music down?
Oh, I love it. Why don't you go through? I'll make a coffee.
No, really, I'll make.
When did you learn to cook like that, Sally?
We used to have a Spanish maid.
Really?
Well, now, would you like a drink?
Oh, no, I don't believe in alcohol.
How do you mean?
I don't need it. It doesn't turn me on.
You're lucky. But I see you smoke.
Only 2 or 3 a day.
Then that could scarcely be called a vice.
Scarcely.
What do you believe in?
Staying loose, feeling free. I don't ever want to be tied down.
I remember saying exactly the same thing.
Coffee.
You're at university too, aren't you, Sally? What are you taking?
Social sciences.
Really? Well, we're in the same field, more or less.
Yeah, I read one of your books last term.
Did you? Was it any help?
Not much.
I forgot to warn you about Sally. She is completely honest.
So I see. What's wrong with it? Too theoretical?
No, the theory was all right. It just doesn't go far enough.
In what way?
Well, you say the whole concept of prison should change. Fine. What you should say is they should be abolished altogether.
Oh, that sounds pretty drastic.
People only become criminals when they break the law. If there were no stupid laws, there'd be no criminals.
Now, that's too simple. Not all laws are stupid. Some are necessary.
For what?
To protect society.
What's that? Anyway, people are always being punished for crimes they haven't committed.
No, it does happen, but not often. Oh, I agree there are many people who would benefit from a different kind of treatment, but prison system is necessary until one knows more about the human mind, imperfect though it is.
Don't you ever get sickened by your job?
Sometimes. Not by what I do, but by the frustration of trying to help someone who doesn't want to be helped, or seeing the despair in someone who suddenly realizes that a moment's thoughtlessness or greed or weakness has ruined their whole lives.
Margie? Margie!
No, I mean it. I envy the clothes you young people wear nowadays. I wish I could dress so casually.
Why don't you?
Can you imagine me turning up at Stone Park in a pair of jeans?
Why not? That's what I was talking about before. In your book, you say people should be able to wear what they like in prison.
Yes, that's something I'm working on, but I meant the inmates, not the staff.
What's the difference? Do your own thing. It's like my father. I think he'd die if he didn't wear a suit to the office every day. If his secretary didn't have a flower for his buttonhole.
Oh, I rather like that.
That'll be Phil. Trust him to be late.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Sally. Perhaps you'll read my other book one day and tell me what's wrong with our approved schools.
Yes, approved schools.
Come on, Sal, he's waiting.
I'm sorry, I can't help you wash up.
Oh, fair's fair. You were the cook.
It was fun. Good night, Mr. Boswell.
Good night.
Look, don't mind anything I said. I just say these things sometimes.
I don't mind. I hope we meet again.
I hope so.
Goodbye, Sally.
Good night.
Bye, darling.
Bye, Mum. See you Sunday.
Yes. Sally going with you this weekend?
No such luck. We're dropping her off on the way, right? Bye.
Bye. She's rather a nice girl.
Yes.
She's got a good mind. Paul needs someone steady for a while.
Yes.
Well, Mr. Mackey,
It's one thing after another, Governor. Yesterday the rungs in the ladder weren't safe. Today there's too much sand in the cement.
Well, if I hadn't spotted it, we'd have had to tear down a whole section of the wall and start again.
well, do you think it's deliberate?
I don't see how it can be, madam. Anyone with workers might be a bit careless.
Maybe a unlucky combination of circumstances.
Yes. Well, I'll have to leave it to you. Try to keep to that dateline. It's very important.
All right, Governor.
All right, Margie, on you go.
Excuse me, Governor. One of the women on remand desires to see you.
Can't you deal with it?
Well, she's in your reception. She asked to see the Governor.
Any special reason?
Well, she didn't give any. It's a drug case, name of Benedict.
I see. Well, it better be in my office in about 20 minutes.
Yeah. That fella's pretty taken with you.
What fella?
Calm off it, love. I've seen the way he looked at you. He, sends you letters, too.
It's none of your business.
Maybe not. I just thought if, you've got something going there,
What you after?
I just thought. As a friend. Well, you wouldn't want the screws to find out, would you? I mean, if you've got something fixed up, if you're, trying to have a bit.
It's not like that.
No.
No. He's my husband.
Well, well. Then that makes it all the more important, doesn't it?
What are you doing?
Just talking.
And what do you want?
Nothing.
Well, then up it. Out.
Oh,
Creep. What was she saying?
She knows about Joe. She was just half of what she could get.
Oh, don't worry, love. I'll make sure she keeps her mouth shut. Oh, now, come on, Margie. Come on. Give over, love.
It's just knowing he's there. Knowing he's so near.
Oh, don't worry, love. We'll think of something. I tell you what, you could change places with one of the other girls on centre cleaning.
Oh no, that'd only make it worse.
Don't be so daft. At least you'd see him.
I'm afraid I have to admit Mrs. Armitage was right again. With South Wing out of use, there really are too many of them in too small a space. I didn't notice it at first, but now you can feel the tension building.
This delay is holding up so many things. There was an experiment I wanted to try. Just after I came here, I got permission from the Home Office to allow the